In today's video, I want to explain why exercise alone won't fix Pectus Excavatum. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why this is the case. I always say that I fix my pectus without surgery with exercise. And so you're probably thinking, well, you did it, so why does it mean you don't? Exercise alone doesn't fix pectus. But the key word is alone. Okay, exercise in itself won't fix pectus. And then also we need to clarify what we mean by fix, because a lot of you guys see me saying fix and you're immediately thinking making the chest flat, and that's not what I'm saying. I say it all the time in my videos. I'm saying building your best body that makes your case of pectus as least noticeable as possible, just like I achieved, just like hundreds of my clients have achieved, to the point where you're confident in your body. With people with a cosmetic case of pectus, and I'm not saying all cases of pectus are cosmetic, because pectus varies in severity. Some pectus is associated with health concerns associated with the compression on your heart and lungs due to the chest collapsing, and therefore you might need surgery or something to fix that problem associated with pectus. But for most people, it's just cosmetic, and the problem is they don't like the way they look. And so to fix that problem, you can often do so just with exercise if you have a milder case. So that's what I'm often talking about when I'm saying fix with exercise. Now, it doesn't happen with exercise alone though, okay? So the first thing is we've clarified the definition that fixing pectus is not making the chest flat, okay? It's building muscle, sculpting muscle around it to make it look hardly noticeable, as well as improving posture. And this is more effective in milder cases. Now, the other reason why exercises alone won't fix pectus is because exercise doesn't equal muscle, okay? People think that working out equals muscle, but it doesn't, okay? Working out is a stimulus to create muscle growth, but you need the fuel from nutrition to actually build the muscle, and you need the recovery from like sleep and healthy lifestyle habits. It doesn't matter how much you work out. If you do not eat enough protein and enough calories or get enough sleep, you are not going to build muscle. And so that's where a lot of people go wrong, is they go and exercise and they think, well, he said exercises fixes pectus, so I'm just going to go and do any exercises, not worry about my nutrition. It's like, no, like building muscle around the pectus and a lean, muscular, impressive physique, as well as opening posture, is what does it. And that is not just through exercises, okay? It's through a plan, proper exercises executed with the right intensity and a nutrition, eating enough calories and protein, okay? So there's a lot more to it than just that. And I get like DMs from people, like this one guy messaged me before, he said, I've been working out for a year, my pectus hasn't got better. It's like, what have you been doing? Have you been also eating? Have you been following a plan? Have you been tracking your calorie and protein intake? Like, I worked out for a year when I started and got no results as well, because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a plan. I wasn't accounting for my nutrition. Okay, so exercises alone won't fix your pectus. And then the last point, the way I talk about fixing pectus is building lean muscle to make it look as least noticeable as possible, and also opening posture. And so guess what? When you're exercising by itself without also stretching, often it's actually just going to make your posture worse, which ends up making the pectus look worse. So the postural element when it comes to improving the cosmetics of pectus and fixing it, making it as least noticeable as possible with your body, is so important, and that is also related to stretching. Okay, so that's the third reason why exercise alone won't fix pectus, because you also need to be stretching. Okay, so to summarize the 3 key points as to why exercise alone won't fix pectus. Number 1, exercises don't at all make your chest flatter. That's not happening. It's building muscle around it. It's improving posture. Okay, so we need to clarify the definition of that. I'm going to start using the word improve a lot more in my videos, just so people are more clear. Surgery often doesn't make your chest completely flat. Often once they take the bars out, it reverts in a little bit as well. So if the definition of fixing pectus is a completely flat chest, that often doesn't even happen from surgery. There's also other elements of pectus beyond just the sunken chest. There's the rib flare, there's the posture, which surgery doesn't address. So, you know, when people are saying surgery is the only thing that fixes pectus, it's like, well, what's your definition of fix? Because, you know, there's a myriad of things that are related to pectus that can be addressed from different methods. So that's why I like to not be a closed book. Like, for some people, I tell them they need the vacuum bell. Some people are like, look, surgery is going to be good for you. It depends on the case of pectus. Anyway, I'm rambling. So point 1 is defining what we mean by fix, and not thinking that it means make your chest flat. Point number 2 is exercises create the muscle building stimulus, but not muscle. Okay, that needs to happen through a combination of a good program, proper intensity with your workouts that drive the adaptation, nutrition, enough calories, enough protein, enough sleep to build muscle. Okay, so exercise does not equal muscle. Okay, you need those other factors. And then number 3 is stretching, because posture is such an important part of this. I stopped making videos and taking on clients for the last month, but now I'm opening up my spots again. So if you guys are interested, then you can go to my website, fixpectus.com. You can book a strategy call with me. It's one-to-one coaching where I personally coach each client, and I only offer this because every case of pectus is different. So I think it's important that I get to meet you. So you'll book a call with me, then we'll go from there and I'll program for you and coach you to achieve the body that you want that makes your pectus less noticeable. So limited spots are available, links in the description.